Thank you very much. Akwaba to all journalists. Um, I want to start first with something else. I spoke with my media team about it, and I think it's important to mention. Last press conference, I said things. They are all recorded. They were live on video, so everyone can see what I said. But if a journalist write different things, what I said about that embarrassing and about other things, words I never used, we checked it 3 times. And other journalists gonna copy paste what a journalist quote wrong. That I get telephone calls from South Africa, from Nigeria, from Djibouti, everywhere in the world. People are calling me because a journalist cannot even quote what a coach say. Then it's very bad. Then it's useless that I talk if you cannot write what I say. And everything is recorded. I asked 3 times to check the video again of the press conference because I knew I didn't say it. And if you write something else in your media, then you can write what you want, but then I don't need to answer questions. Because if you write it like you want to write it, then I don't need to be here. So or you write what I say, or you don't write anything. Quote people. If you quote people, you quote them correctly. That's all over the world. That's the first thing I want to say.
Coach, your preparations for the game.
Yes. We were naturally very down after a second defeat in 2 games. We knew it was the group of death, but we were hoping to win points. So the first thing we did was to get the atmosphere, the team spirit back in the group, and that we did on Saturday, the day after the game, with a relaxed training session, tennis football. The idea was we wanted players to laugh because they were crying for 24 hours. So psychology of football team is you can't cry till the next match because then you are not ready for the next match. Everyone was sad, everyone was disappointed, everyone was frustrated, everyone was angry. So we wanted to lift up the morale of the team. And from Sunday, yesterday, we started focusing on the match of tomorrow. Yesterday we had a good session, tactically. And I have to say that we're going to face a very tough opponent, number 46 in the world. Cameroon had maybe not the first game, the best game against Guinea, but against Senegal, they played very good in an aggressive way, playing forward with a lot of pressure forward. And a team who is very hungry to qualify. Cameroon need to win. So it will be a very tough match, a very difficult match. I can't remember that Gambia ever beat Cameroon. Sure, not in the qualification and naturally never in a tournament. But we know also what's at stake for us. We need a win. And we need luck in the other results to be qualified. But it's possible. It's possible if Morocco beats Zambia, if Tanzania don't win against Congo, if Gambia lose from Mali and Tunisia doesn't beat South Africa, then a 1-0 win against Cameroon would make us qualify. And there are also other ways to qualify, but that's one example. So we need to believe in our chances. We need to look to Comoros, who lost the first 2 matches in the last AFCON, but won against Ghana and qualified and were celebrated as heroes. Comoros lost 3 games in the last AFCON and won 1. So we can do a similar action, and that's our ambition to do. We are ready for tomorrow, but we're going to face a very tough opponent. But we're going to do, at least in the group stage, 1 time more everything to get the 3 points and hopefully, inshallah, to stay longer in Ivory Coast.
Good afternoon, Coach. My name is Lamin Fadera from Afri Radio, the Gambia. You played 4 matches in a row, 4 defeats in a row, without a clean sheet. How are you going to work on playing and, of course, on your defense line without conceding?
Thank you very much, Lamin. I think, first of all, 4 defeats. And against which opponents we played. Maybe also interesting to mention that. We lost against Ivory Coast. Okay, no, I know it also. I'm not stupid, I know. against who we played. We played against Ivory Coast. We lost 2-0. I think it's quite normal that the 126 in the world lose against Ivory Coast. We played against Senegal, the champion of Africa. I don't think it's a shame when you come with 10 against 11 for more than 45 minutes that you lose. We played against Guinea, the number 80 in the world. I can't remember so much games that Gambia won against them. Only the last 2 years, a few times. We were very competitive. We almost drew. Only the Burundi match, we have to blame ourselves. What was a home match away from home, because we had to play all our matches in Tanzania and not in the Gambia, and we lost 3-2, where we had 2 big chances. So that are the facts. We are totally not happy with the 4 defeats, because in the past we could even win from Algeria, with Algeria, beat Mali, and beat Morocco and Tunisia and others. So we are not happy. We probably could have some changes in the team tomorrow. Important is we created only, since we play attacking football, because maybe journalists don't know, but you have to follow the tactical meeting and the tactical training sessions. We played last game with 4 offensive players with a tactical plan to attack, but we were forced by the opponent, who was stronger than us, to defend. We didn't want that. We wanted to attack, but they were better than us. Same happened with Burundi. Same happened with Senegal. And we had this AFCON 2 shots on target. 2 shots. That's almost nothing. You can't score goals if you don't shoot on target. So very important is that we try to implement our attacking game, what we want. Because if you put the players, if I put Abla Jallo, Ibrahim Akoli, Moussa Barrow, Ali Soe, any player on, it's not to defend. Then I would choose to play with defenders. If I put offensive players on, it's to play attacking football. But if the opponent is stronger than us and forces us back, then that's the reality. That's the hard reality of football. If Watford play Manchester City and Watford play with 4 strikers, but Watford has to defend, it's because Manchester City is stronger and not because Watford want to defend. If I want to defend, I play like the first game against Cameroon in 2022, where I had 2 left wingbacks in the formation and 2 right wingbacks. If I want to attack, I use offensive players on the position. But if we can attack, it has to do with the quality of us compared to the quality of the opponent on that match day. So we want to win tomorrow. That means we need to score 1 goal more than the opponent. Since we play more attacking football as demand of the public, we concede a lot of goals. We conceded 2 goals against Chad, 2 against South Sudan, 2 against Congo, 3 against Burundi, 2 against Mali. That's inherent if you want to play attacking football as a country as Gambia. That's not part if you are Senegal or Cameroon or Nigeria. But if Gambia, if you want to win, you want to play attacking football, you know the consequences is that you're going to lose more than win. If you want to win as Gambia in the old style, defensive football, you can get points. That's the part of football. So tomorrow we want to win. That's clear. And how we're going to do it, that you will see tomorrow, because I don't have to tell the Cameroonians how we're going to play tomorrow.
Obviously, the group is down at the moment. It's difficult. The situation is not easy. But what's the point of playing football if you don't believe? It's a difficult game, we know. So we're going to go there and give our best. It's going to be difficult, we know. But like I said, what's the point of playing football if there's no belief? So far, right now, the morale is getting better after the second game. But as I'm looking around the group, I can feel there's more and more belief. And then the training is looking really good. So for us, I'm feeling confident as the days come along.
Thank you very much, my coach. My question goes to Ibu. Ibu, you have had a terrible experience, of course, from the first game, which really most of Gambia's defeat was attributed to your absence. And as a player and, of course, as a coach, this has affected you, and you've also gone onto social media apologizing to the Gambian public. I mean, what does that mean to you? How did you manage to turn things around? And was the desire, the urge in you in coming forward to rectify, if it's an error to rectify, or if just the willingness to come and do what you are asked to do for the country, I mean, tomorrow afternoon against the Indomitable Lions, who are not very much indomitable at the moment. But what do you make of the situation we found ourselves in? Thank you.
Thank you for the question. Regarding the red card, I don't think I'm going to make it up until I play a game. Probably the most painful thing for me for it to happen, and it's even more painful for me because I let my team down, I let the manager down, I let the fans down, and it was like I said, I've watched it back. There's no malice in the tackle. I didn't even. You can see from my action, I didn't even look at the player. But moving on from that, it's painful to watch. Obviously, I'm suspended. I want to be involved in the team. I've been selected for a reason to play for the Gambia, and representing the Gambia is probably the biggest honor. Like I can't describe how much pressure there is on your shoulders. You're representing not just yourself, your family, your brothers, your sisters, the fans that support you, that believe in you, the coach that believes in you, who plays you in that position. Like that pressure it continues to mount because you want to do well for not just for yourself. Like I said, it's the whole country. You're representing the smiling coast of Africa, and like I said, it's painful to watch. And I spoke to the coach during the Guinea game. I said I can't do it. I can't watch the game. It's too painful for me to watch. Watching my friends, and I feel like I'm letting them down. But it is what it is. At the time, I had to apologise. I thought I let the team down, the players down. But I still believe in the team, no matter what. The coaches picked a great team. It's a great bunch of players. Like, it's a family. If you watch us in training, we're all laughing and joking. It's a great environment to be in. And that's why I still have full belief in the team for us to do it tomorrow. If we win, I feel like we're going to win. And hope, depending on the results, how it goes, it doesn't matter. I'm just focusing on Gambia right now, and I can see ourselves doing as the Gambian way, which is always the hard way. So, yeah.